War is dirty, and it continues to get dirtier. But a worthwhile goal is to make war cleaner. And by cleaner, I mean less bloody. Look at this bombing run during Vietnam versus look at this drone strike. See, the actual size of the bomb doesn't matter. Drones can carry rather large bombs as well. But what does matter is how the bomb gets to its destination. And this is where drones have the advantage. Drones are much more advanced and allow for cleaner warfare than other forms of, bombing or strikes. And this is why the US government should continue to use drones and use drone strikes overseas, because they're able to provide cleaner warfare. There are other ways of taking out specific targets, such as sending in troops, such as like Navy SEALs to go take out the specific target. But there's a lot of problems with this. One of the main ones being that the troops may in fact have to take out innocent civilians. In the case of Marcus Lorelli, they were discovered by sheep herders, and when they decided to let the sheep herders go instead of doing something like tying them up or killing them, the sheep herders reported on them, and that caused a significant amount of the team to die and caused a lot of fighting, instead of the SEAL team simply going out and taking out the one person that they wanted to get. And this is where drones really shine. Drones do have the ability to attack and drop ordnances and strike, but they also have a significant ability to spy and watch and observe. And this allows drones to simply lie in wait and choose the best time to go out and attack the targets, rather than sending troops in and allowing for things to maybe get out of hand, such as the case in Marcus Lorelli. Another thing that drones are really good at, is that countries that are dealing with terrorist organizations do approve of drone strikes. In the case of like Yemen does not have the resources or the organization to fight off these terrorist groups.
But Yemen's security forces have been weakened by political divisions, their reputation severely tarnished by a 2011 crackdown against pro-democracy protesters.
And these drones are able to watch the enemy positions and fight off the enemy positions as kind of a great way that the US can aid the Yemen.
Worried Al-Qaeda might be gaining more ground, the Americans stepped in launching drone strikes. In the last 2 years, they have killed Anwar al-Awlaqi, a charismatic Al-Qaeda cleric, and 2 senior Al-Qaeda officials, Saeed al-Shihri and Fahd al-Qasa.
Now, drones do have their problems. They're often criticized for the collateral damage that often happens with drone strikes.
Anger and confusion on this pine nut farm. The drone strike came when workers were resting after a day's work.
But forward's progression is not stopped.
This is a demonstration unmanned combat aerial vehicle designed for aircraft carrier-based operations that was developed by the American defense technology company Northrop Grumman.
Drones are constantly improving. Improvements are constantly being made on drones, such as longer flight times and drones that have the ability to carry more. Stronger drones may seem like a bad thing, and yes, they can carry larger ordnances, but it also does mean they have the ability to carry more specific tools for reconnaissance and observation. And longer flight times will allow drones to observe their enemy with less interruptions, and this helps to remove that human error element. Human error, such as a normal pilot in a helicopter, can result in friendly fire accidents or missed shots.
Be positive about what you engaged. It's a pilot responsibility.
Dragon 6, Gunfighter 6, destroyed 2 vehicles at 917. Correction, 915-270, and they were both friendly vehicles. Request permission to break station and go home. Negative, remain on station. Those things are going to happen. Over.
It may seem like drones are just these weapons that are designed to kill, and drones are designed to kill, but that's the point. Drones are designed to kill cleanly, and that is a really big benefit of them. They can favor human life, which is really important because instead of being rather dirty, they can maybe kill just a few people at once, and that's a target, a very specific target. Also, with all their advancements, they are able to help countries dealing with terrorist organizations, observe and watch and take out the enemies instead of harming their own civilians. And with continuing improvements with drone technology, the hope is that they can get to the point of being very clean and killing as few people as possible and just taking out the real problem. And that is why the U.S. government should continue to use drone strikes, is because they are a very clean weapon that we have available to us. Obviously, not using them and not going into war is the best, but when you have to go to war, you should use weapons that are clean, and drones are the best, most cleanest weapon that we have available to us, and that's why we should continue to use them.